Good morning, dear students. This is Shafi from Don Bosco PU College, Chitradurga. In this class, we are going to learn about the new chapter, that's linear inequalities. It will be the sixth chapter in your NCERT textbook. The weightage of this chapter will be 2 plus 5. 2 marks, 1 question will be appear in your annual exams, as well as 5 marks, 1 question will appear in your annual exams. So totally you will get 2 plus 5, 7 marks. 7 marks will be the weightage of this chapter. Now, what is meant by inequality? Here we are discussing about linear inequalities. First of all, what is meant by inequality? Linear inequalities is nothing but two real numbers or two algebraic expressions related by the symbols less than, greater than, less than or equal, or greater than or equal are called inequalities. For example, two real numbers or any two algebraic expressions. Let us take two real numbers. Take any two real numbers. I will take 2, 4. Two real numbers related by the symbol less than, greater than, less than or equal, or greater than or equal. So I will take less than. 2 less than 4. It is one inequality. Let us take one more. 7 is greater than 6. Like this. Two real numbers or any two algebraic expressions related by the symbols less than, greater than, less than or equal, or greater than or equal are called inequality. Now, if you take any two algebraic expressions, 2x is greater than or equal to 7, 6x is less than or equals to 7x plus 6, etc. All these are the examples for the inequality. Now, let us take some note points. Let us discuss now. First note point. The inequalities is of the form 9 greater than 6, 7 less than 10 are the examples of numerical inequalities. Suppose here we have 2 less than 4, it is a numerical inequality. 7 is greater than 6, it is a numerical inequality. The inequalities is of the form 9 greater than 6, 7 less than 10. Similarly, 10 less than 11, like this, and so on, are the examples of the numerical inequalities. Next, one more point. Next point, the inequalities is of the form x less than or equals to 4, y greater than or equal to 7, ax plus b is less than or equal to 8, and so on, etc. are the examples of the literal inequalities. So these are the numerical inequality and it is a literal inequality. Now, one more point. Next point, if the inequality in which less than or greater than or involves are called strict inequality. If inequality which involves the symbols less than or greater than are called strict inequality. So it is a strict inequality. Next point. The inequality in which less than or equal to or greater than or equal to or involves are called slack inequality. Therefore, these are the numerical. It is a numerical inequality, it is a literal inequality, and it is a strict and slack inequalities. If you want examples, then you can take. Suppose, for example, let us take one example. 7x plus 8 7x plus 8 is less than or equal to 9. Is this a slack inequality or a strict inequality? You just see the definition. The inequality which involves less than or equal to or greater than or equal to is called slack inequality. This one is a slack or strict inequality. This inequality is involved by the symbol less than or equal. Therefore, it is a slack inequality. It is a slack inequality. As well as it is also a literal inequality. Now, one more example. 8 is greater than 11. Is this a slack inequality or a strict inequality? You just see the definitions. Strict inequality is nothing but that inequality involves the symbols less than or greater than is called strict inequality. Here this inequality involved by the symbol greater than. Therefore, it is a strict inequality. Strict inequality. Then what about 9x is greater than or equal to 10 plus 5? What about this inequality? Is this a slack inequality or a strict inequality? This inequality involved by the symbol greater than or equal. Therefore, it is a slack inequality. Therefore, it is a slack inequality. Hence, it is a numerical, literal, strict and slack inequalities. Kindly take a screenshot of these definitions, write down in your notebook. Kindly do not make any kind of mistakes. If you want to take the screenshot, you can take it. It is the definition of the inequality. 4 note points are there: numerical inequality, literal inequality, strict inequality, slack inequality. Now let us move on to some important sets. The first one will be the natural numbers. Natural numbers are denoted by the capital letter n. N is nothing but set of all natural numbers. Set of all natural numbers. I already told you in the bridge course itself that what is meant by natural numbers, which are the natural numbers, which are the whole numbers, integers, positive integers, rational numbers, real numbers. All these things already we learned in our bridge course. So natural numbers starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. Next, whole numbers. Set of all whole numbers. Set of all whole numbers. Whole numbers is nothing but all the natural numbers including 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. All these are the whole numbers. Now what about integers? Integers are denoted by the capital letter Z or I, capital I. Set of all integers. Set of all integers. So 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 plus or minus 3 and so on. All these are the integers. What about positive integers and negative integers? Positive integers, Z plus. Z plus is nothing but a positive integers. Set of all positive integers. Positive integers. I already told you in the bridge course itself that 0 is neither a positive nor a negative, but sometimes we will consider 0 as a positive number. 0 is neither a positive or a negative, but sometimes we will consider 0 is a positive number. So set of all positive integers will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. What about the negative integers? What about the negative integers? Z minus negative integers, set of all negative integers. Set of all negative integers. Let us represent this in a set. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 and so on. So all these are the negative integers. What about rational numbers? Rational numbers is nothing but what? A number which is in the form of p by q is called a rational number, which is denoted by the capital letter Q. Set of all rational numbers. Set of all rational numbers. How we are going to define a rational number? A number which is in the form p by q, where p and q is an integer, and also q should be not equals to 0. Therefore, it is a definition of a rational number. These things already we learned in our bridge course. Now, what about the real numbers? Real numbers is nothing but all the numbers which are natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, positive integers, negative integers, rational numbers, even numbers, odd numbers, prime numbers. All the numbers are included in the real numbers, which is denoted by the capital letter R. Set of all real numbers. Set of all real numbers. So real numbers are included natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers. Everything will be included. So these are the important sets. Kindly take a screenshot and you just copy to the notes. Now let us move on to some other definition. Linear inequality in one variable. Linear inequality in one variable. Now let us discuss about what is meant by a linear inequality in one variable. What is meant by a linear inequality in one variable? The expression of the form ax plus b less than c, x plus b greater than c, x plus b less than or equal to c, or ax plus b is greater than or equal to c, where a, b, c are the real numbers, where a, b, c is belongs to R is nothing but a real number, are called linear inequality in one variable. Once again, the expression is of the form ax plus b less than c, ax plus b greater than c, ax plus b less than or equals to c, or ax plus b greater than or equal to c, where a, b, c are the real numbers, that should be a real number, are called linear inequality in one variable. It is the definition of a linear inequality in one variable. Let us take the examples. 4x plus 7 is greater than or equal to 9. It is a linear inequality in one variable. One more example, 3x minus 8 is less than or equals to 10. It is also a linear inequality in one variable. One more example, x is greater than or equal to 9. It is also a linear inequality in one variable, etc. All these are the examples of the linear inequality in one variable. Now let us move on to solution set of inequality. Next heading, solution set of inequality. Now what is meant by a solution set of inequality? Solution set of inequality is nothing but the set of all real numbers. The set of all real numbers that satisfy the given inequality is called solution set of inequality. The set of all real numbers that satisfy the given inequality is called solution set of inequality. Next, the method of finding the solution set of inequality is known as solving the inequality. Once again, the set of all real numbers that satisfy the given inequality is called solution set of inequality. The method of finding the solution set of inequality is known as solving the inequality. Blindly we can say that it is a answer of the inequality. Solution set of inequality is nothing but, blindly we can remember that solution set of inequality is nothing but answer of the given problem. Solving the inequality is nothing but we are solving the given problem. That's a solving the inequality. Solution set of inequality is nothing but answer of the given problem. Solving the inequality is nothing but we are solving the given problem. That method is called solving the inequality. These things I will once again explain in the problem itself. Now let us move on to some other note points. These note points will be more important in the problems. It is a symbol represents solution included. This symbol represents solution is excluded. This solution is excluded. About these symbols I already told you, I already explained in the relations and functions. This symbol represents that solution is included. Okay. Next, this symbol represents solution is included. These symbols are very important for to solve the inequalities, I mean the given problems. This symbol represents that solution is excluded. This symbol represents that solution is included. Now, these brackets represents solutions excluded both the sides. This symbol represents solution excluded both the sides. Okay, these brackets represents solution is excluded both the sides. What about this? These brackets represents solution included. These brackets represents solution included both the sides. Now, what about this one? These brackets these brackets represents left side is included, right side is excluded. Left side is included and right side is excluded. This bracket represents left side is included, this one represent right side is excluded. Now what about this bracket? What about this one? These are the semi brackets. So this one represents left side is excluded, right side is included. Left side is excluded and right side is included. So these are the symbols very important for to solve the problems. Hence, kindly take a screenshot of these symbols. You just write in your notes. Kindly do not make any kind of mistakes in your notebook. So these are the points very important for to solve the problems. This symbol represents that solution is excluded. This symbol represents that solution is included. This bracket represents solution is excluded both the sides. These brackets represents solution is included both the sides. This bracket represents semi-open, semi-closed. Left side is excluded, left side is included, right side is excluded. Left side is included, excluded, right side is included. So these are the points which we are going to use for to solve the problems. Okay, dear students, I hope you understand the concept of linear inequality in one variable and also solution set of inequality, solving the inequality. It is the class for today. In the next class, we are going to learn about solving the inequality. We are going to solve the problems based on linear inequality in one variable.